you tried it yet? Millions have. Swabbing a cheek, sending in a sample, and unlocking the secrets of your family's past. But what if that test on Ancestry.com revealed even more?
It was freaky. I called the website and asked them to check my account because I thought I had been hacked and that somebody was playing a sick joke on me.
Well, maybe it's happened to someone you know. They get the online DNA results back and find ethnic backgrounds they didn't expect, or that Lady Gaga is their fifth cousin. It's fascinating enough, but that Spokane woman you just heard from found something much deeper. A family secret buried for decades. KXY4's Melissa Luck reports on what happens when you go looking for family history and find family secrets are closer than you think.
Somewhere amid the bustle of everyday life, it is inherent in all of us a need to belong, to connect, and know where we came from. It's the basis for an entire booming business, DNA by mail.
I just wanted to know my heritage, what my ethnic background was.
Tracy Melton was born in Los Angeles and always knew she was different than her sisters. Two blue-eyed blondes, then her. Tracy's mother never gave her any details of her dad and their brief encounter.
What little information I was given was leading to a person who was no longer alive.
So she never set out to find a father, only to find what secrets might be hidden in her DNA.
Health reasons wise, wanting to know, what cancer scares and stuff related to health issues I wanted to know.
So she swabbed for a sample, sent it off to Ancestry.com, and didn't expect her life to change forever.
We opened the email and it did the breakdown, and it was really cool. Like 39% Great Britain and 17 Western European and 27% Native American. Then there was a link at the bottom that linked me to 673 relatives, and we were in shock. I clicked on the link and there it was. It said, Ronaldo Delgado, this is your parent or your child.
There it was. There he was. Back then, he was a firefighter in L.A. Remember, that's where Tracy was born and lived until she was a teenager. She had gone looking for family history and found her father instead.
And this is easily where this story could end. Finally, the life mystery solved and Tracy had a connection to someone. But really, it's where this story begins. Tracy reached out to Reynaldo Delgado. He got back to her, and when he did, well, you should hear it from him.
She said, hello, I think you're my father. And I said, what?
Then, a simple question.
I think I did ask her, where do you live? And she said, Spokane. And then, for a second, I thought it was a joke.
That's because 3 years ago, after a lifetime in Los Angeles, Ray and his wife wanted something new. They wanted to hike and fish and ski in 4 seasons. So despite having no connections, they came north to Spokane.
As it turns out, she lives 12 miles from me, and I never knew she existed.
You can see it now, can't you, in these pictures? That chin, those dimples, unmistakable. They met the next day after that initial phone call. 35 years was long enough.
She walked in. She did stick her hand out to me. And I looked at her hand and I started to, and then I said, well, you don't shake hands with your daughter? So we hugged, and it was very emotional.
From the very moment we met him, it was very comfortable. It felt natural. It's very hard to explain. It was like I never knew something was missing.
Now they make up for that lost time. They talk or text every day, have dinners together with Tracy and her kids. Ray has even met the man who raised Tracy, who she always considered her dad.
I just knew that as soon as I saw him, that I had to thank him for doing my job till I showed up.
It's strange, but it's a good strange, because I know she's loved by him.
Their bond innate. The similarities go far beyond those trademark dimples.
Oh, we talk about things like what's our favorite ice cream, and we both love vanilla bean, and we both love corned beef hash.
And they both realize the miracle of all of this. What if Tracy and Ray had never done the DNA test? What if they did it, but with 2 different companies? They could have gone their lives never knowing. They could have stayed strangers, despite sharing the same air every day.
We probably passed each other at the mall. We probably passed each other at the grocery store and didn't even know it.
Instead, instant connection, an unbreakable bond. Two strangers, once separated for decades, now family forever.
It still sometimes feels very unreal. I'd say I cry almost every morning in the shower just with excitement and joy, and I know that a lot of people don't get this kind of outcome.
It's just like a amazing ride, and I never want to get off.
And the ride is just beginning. Tracy and Ray have a lifetime of memories to catch up on and more family to meet. Ray's mom is in her 80s. She's flying up from Los Angeles for Mother's Day just to meet Tracy. Since we've been talking about this story, we've heard from so many people with stories like this they've learned from these online genealogy sites. We want to hear your stories. Head over to the KXLY4 Facebook page and share your stories with us. I'm Melissa Luck, KXLY4 News.
Just incredible, and so many more stories out there. Thank you, Melissa.